Hello everybody, this is Charles Zhang coming to you with the week 5 summary. This week was about dynamics. Okay, so we started off the week with engage me or enrage me. Now this article was pretty interesting. It was basically similar to last week's about how different genders learn, and how it's different for each individual. So the use of technology, by incorporating technology, you can improve teaching habits and such. So that was pretty interesting. I got to write my own opinion on it and summarize what I read. Okay, and then next we went into responding to the boys and gaming discussion. Now I was able to respond to more than 8. We actually had some deep conversations under this. It went pretty in depth with that. And then we did our draft for a controversial debate. Now for this we actually had to write, and as you can see, this is where I did mine. Mine was about cloning and how if it's beneficial to science. I was able to do pro and con side of each, and then did bibliography for it as well. Now I related to this because I have a friend that it has dialysis and he's in need of a different organ. And there's a pro and cons to both, synthetic organs. So I'm not sure how that might turn out, but it would come in handy if there were organs that were actually created for individuals and being able to adapt to that organ and use it to function. So that would be, a plus for my friend. So, and then we went into chapter 15 through 17. Now, this was incorporated tracker, the use of 3 different videos, um, and then we were able to use VPython to create a basically like a movable cart. And yeah, it was pretty interesting. And then there's some questions that we actually had to do as well. And then let me see. So here's my chapter 15. This is the one where we actually had to answer questions about the moving away, the speeding toward, and speeding to. My chapter 16. This was where we actually had to do some calculations. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. This was more math based and equation based, which I'm more interested in that than with a given equation. It's pretty simple to solve, and it lets you understand what it's trying to be taught at that time. And then chapter 17 was part of VPython, I believe. Yep. And then here's my codes that I used. Yeah, pretty much that was pretty interesting. It was less programming than I expected, but overall it was still fun. And then we went into even more SKA. I don't have those as a screenshot, but we were able to do more calculations as well. This was given a specific, initial position, the amount of time, and then we were able to do different calculations with that. And then let's see if I have that on here. One moment. SKA, and I can pull it up right now. Yeah, so I'll give you an example. Here we go. And then, let's see. So here it is. Yeah, so as you can see, it was more calculation based, still using a motion diagram, and then solving for each event, and that was pretty interesting. I enjoyed that part a lot. And then we went into neat resources. Now this is always my favorite part throughout the whole entire week. This was about relativity. Now I was able to find a video. Let's see, it's somewhere in the bottom, I believe, but yeah, I was able to find a video that actually described what relativity was, the theory of relativity and what is behind that. Also measuring relativity. Now, it was like more of like a 101 class or educational video that helped me understand. But even though it's a difficult concept, it's something that takes time to learn anyways. So I really enjoyed watching this video and finding this neat resource to post up. And yeah, pretty much I can relate through this because through the use of math and everything, equation wise, you can understand theories. And same for any type of other class. You learn something and you can apply it. So this theory is being applied all around me and everybody that's around me as well. So overall, yeah, this was a fun week, and I hope to go through more of these equations. And yeah, all right, this is my week 5. Hope to see you next week.